Hi, in this video, I'm going to go over the point slope formula. This is a formula you use when you are given the slope of a line and a point it passes through. Sometimes they don't just give you the y-intercept. Sometimes they give you, different things like this. However, the y-intercept is just a point on the line, just like we're dealing with right now. But this is not the y-intercept. You know how I know that? Because x is not 0, it's 2. So given m equals 4, m is our slope, right? Because then we're talking about slope-intercept form, right? Y equals mx plus b. We don't have that here. We have this monstrosity. That's the point slope formula. So given m equals 4, find the slope-intercept form of the line passing through the point 2, 5. Well, we know m equals 4, so we can write y equals 4x, but we don't have that y-intercept there. So how do we do it? We use this point slope formula. Well, how does that work? We got y minus y sub 1. What is y sub 1, and why is it different from y? Well, in our slope-intercept form, we have a y and an x, right? That we just leave as y and x. What we're solving for is b. So this y and this x are just going to be left alone. So what is y sub 1 and x sub 1? That's our point. This is an ordered pair, right? And we all know ordered pairs are x comma y. But in order to substitute the numbers in for the point slope formula, we're going to put a little sub 1 next to it because that's our point. So y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Well, we have m, so that's 4, leaving the x alone, minus x sub 1. What's x sub 1? 2. And yes, this is very important to remember the sign. This might be positive, but it's being subtracted from x in the point slope formula. So if this was negative, if that was a negative 2, this would be a plus 2 right there, because that double negative makes it positive. However, in this particular example, 2 is positive, so it ends up being a minus 2. It's very important to keep track of the signs. Get off by a sign, throws the whole thing off. Now, we don't mess with the y, but we can substitute our y1, right? And that's a positive 5. Same thing with the signs here. So I guess that's what makes the point slope formula a little easier to remember than some formulas, because both of them have that minus sign in there. That's a positive 5 when it's being subtracted. So what do we do now? Good old distributive property, right? Got to multiply the 4 times that x, and multiply the 4 times the negative 2. Everything on the other side of the equation, the equal sign, stays the same. Okay. Try to get the y by itself, right? Because we want the slope-intercept form. So we add 5 to both sides. Negative 8 plus 5, negative 3. And there's your answer. Y equals 4x minus 3. They wanted us to find the slope-intercept form of the line passing through the point 2, 5. And that's what we did. Y equals 4x minus 3. It works for me when studying for tests that could include the point slope formula. What works for me is making a flashcard. On one side of the card, you write point slope formula. On the other side of the card, you write y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. And those parentheses are very important because you got to remember to distribute. Now, let's graph that crudely real quick. Y-intercept is -3, right? There it is. Slope is 4. We go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still rise over run, and we got to remember that there's an understood 1 underneath it, right? So you go over 1. So that's another point, 1, 1 there. Let's go to the next point. We go up 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over another one, so we're at 2, right? Up 4, over 1. Guess what that point is? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5. Which is the point that we were given originally, so we know that we got the right answer. So lousy looking too. All right, and that's how you use the point slope formula. Thanks for watching.